In our relentless pursuit of success, we celebrate the hustle. We glorify the early mornings, the packed schedules, the endless drive. We push to do more, be more, achieve more. But we have overlooked the most powerful performance enhancer, one that's foundational to our health, happiness, and productivity. It's not an app or a hack. It's the profound restorative power of sleep, the secret weapon of the world's most effective leaders. Not a luxury, but a non-negotiable pillar of success. The path to peak performance isn't paved with exhaustion, it's paved with intentional rest and renewal. The quality of our day is born in the quiet hours of the night before. What we do in the moments before sleep changes our ability to recharge our minds and bodies. A night routine transforms a habit into a strategic ritual, a gentle, deliberate transition from the chaos of the day to the calm of the night. An act of self-care that signals it's time to wind down, let go of the day's pressures, and prepare for deep, restorative sleep. For many top achievers, this isn't an afterthought. It's critical for energy, clarity, and resilience. It's a shift away from burnout culture toward intentional renewal. Our modern world is a symphony of notifications, a constant stream of information vying for our attention. Our smartphones, which promise connection, have become our constant companions, often following us right into our beds. This is perhaps the single greatest disruptor of our sleep. The blue light emitted from our screens is particularly insidious, as it suppresses the production of melatonin, the hormone that tells our body it's time to sleep. This digital stimulation keeps our minds in a state of high alert, replaying work emails, news headlines, and social media drama just when we need to be winding down. The first and most crucial step in any effective night routine is, therefore, the great disconnect. This is a non-negotiable rule for many high achievers. I personally escort my phone out of my bedroom at night, treating it like an unwanted guest that has overstayed its welcome. This simple act creates a sanctuary for sleep, free from the Pavlovian impulse to check for one last update. By setting a digital curfew, a specific time, say 9 p.m., when all screens go dark, you are giving yourself the gift of mental space. Start by designating a charging station for all your devices that is explicitly outside of your bedroom. If you use your phone as an alarm clock, I wholeheartedly encourage you to invest in a simple, old-fashioned alarm clock. This small purchase can have a revolutionary impact on your sleep quality, removing the primary excuse for keeping your phone by your bedside. The benefits extend far beyond better sleep. We reconnect with ourselves, our loved ones, and the present moment. By putting away your phone, you are making a powerful statement that your well-being and presence are more important than any notification. Once you have bravely escorted your digital devices out of the bedroom, you create a beautiful void. What better way to fill that quiet space than with a book? Reading is a timeless and powerful tool for winding down. Unlike watching a screen which stimulates the brain, reading a physical book has a calming, almost meditative effect. It is a gentle immersion into another world, a different perspective, or a new idea. This act of focusing on the printed word helps to quiet the racing thoughts of the day, easing the transition from a state of active engagement to one of restful contemplation. This is a habit cherished by some of the world's most brilliant minds. Bill Gates, for example, is a voracious reader who famously carves out an hour each night to read before he sleeps. He has stated that he reads on a wide range of subjects: science, history, fiction. This isn't just about acquiring knowledge, it's a ritual that helps him decompress and shift his mental state. The key is to choose reading material that is calming and engaging, not agitating. Opt for fiction, philosophy, poetry, biographies. Avoid anything related to your work or anything that might trigger stress or anxiety. To incorporate this habit into your own life, start small. Simply commit to 5 or 10 minutes. Place a book you are genuinely excited about on your nightstand, making it the most accessible object when you get into bed. Choose a physical book over an e-reader if you can, as even the dim light from an e-ink screen can be disruptive. Studies show that just 6 minutes of reading can reduce stress levels by up to 68%, serving as both a workout for your brain and a lullaby for your anxious mind. After a day filled with external demands and endless to-do lists, our minds can feel cluttered and chaotic. We carry the weight of unfinished tasks, lingering worries, and those mental replays of conversations. A powerful way to clear this mental clutter before sleep is through the simple act of journaling. This practice, often called a brain dump, involves writing down everything that is on your mind. It's not about crafting beautiful prose. It's about externalizing your thoughts. By transferring your worries from your head onto a piece of paper, you give your mind permission to let them go, at least for the night. Oprah Winfrey has long been a proponent of keeping a gratitude journal. Each night, she writes down 5 things for which she is grateful. This simple exercise actively shifts our focus from what went wrong during the day to what went right. It rewires our brain to look for the positive, fostering a sense of contentment and optimism. You can begin this practice tonight with nothing more than a notebook and a pen. Before you turn off the light, take just 5 minutes to perform a brain dump. Write down any lingering tasks for tomorrow, any anxieties that are circling your mind, or any ideas you don't want to forget. List 3 to 5 specific things from your day that you are thankful for. The specificity is what makes the practice powerful. This mindful pause at the end of your day is an act of deep self-awareness and emotional regulation. It allows you to process your experiences and consciously choose a more positive mindset before you drift off to sleep. One of the most common sources of pre-sleep anxiety is the feeling of being unprepared for the day ahead. Our minds race, trying to organize the impending flood of tasks, meetings, obligations. This mental scramble is the enemy of rest. A remarkably effective antidote is to take a few minutes each evening to plan the next day. This is not about creating a rigid hour-by-hour schedule, but rather about setting your top priorities. It's a strategic act of offloading the mental burden of planning from your resting mind to your waking one, ensuring you can sleep soundly, knowing you have a clear blueprint for tomorrow. This habit is a cornerstone of productivity for many successful leaders. Kenneth Chenault, the former CEO of American Express, famously ends his day by writing down the top 3 things he wants to accomplish the next day. This simple ritual provides clarity and focus, ensuring that when he wakes up, he already knows what matters most. Implementing this is incredibly straightforward. Keep a notepad or a daily planner by your desk. At the end of your workday or as part of your winding down routine, take 5 to 10 minutes to review your calendar and to-do list for the following day. From this, identify your 1 to 3 most important tasks. These are the tasks that, if completed, will make you feel the most accomplished. Write them down and place it where you will see it first thing in the morning. By spending a few minutes planning your tomorrow tonight, you transform your morning from a frantic rush into a focused and intentional start. We have explored the simple yet transformative nightly habits of the world's most successful people. Disconnecting from our devices, reading a physical book, journaling our thoughts, planning for the day ahead. These are not about adding more to your already overflowing plate. They're about intentionally carving out a space for stillness, renewal, and peace. They're about recognizing that the way we end our day determines the way we begin the next. Your evening routine is the launchpad for your morning. Your sleep is the fuel for your ambition. To neglect your night is to sabotage your day. The invitation here is not to adopt all these habits at once. That would be overwhelming and counterproductive. Instead, choose just one. Pick the one that resonates most with you, the one that feels most achievable right now. Leave your phone to charge in the kitchen tonight. Read 1 page of a book before you turn out the light. Write down 3 small things you are grateful for. The power is in the consistency of the practice. Small, steady steps lead to lasting transformation. Embracing these practices is taking back control. In a world demanding our energy and attention, your evening ritual declares your well-being comes first. Not as a depleted, exhausted version of yourself, but as a rested, energized, focused individual. The quality of your sleep impacts everything: your health, your relationships, your creativity, ability to lead. By honoring rest, you are being strategic. You are sharpening the saw. Your potential is not finite. It is renewable. It is renewed each night in the deep, quiet, restorative sanctuary of sleep. Don't treat your evenings as an afterthought. Tonight, take 1 small step to reclaim your night. Embrace the stillness. Honor your rest. Unlock energy, clarity, and performance beyond what you thought possible. The secret to a limitless life is not pushing through exhaustion, but embracing the revolutionary power of a good night's sleep.